Woo! The power has been with you all along. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Trey Michael, and I got a little quick food for thought. I know yesterday I was telling everybody that I was going to take the time out to look inside of myself to find out what issues I have inside of me. And again, this is gut check, and I hope everybody attempts to try this for themselves. One of the things that I noticed that I have is, and it's a little deep. I had to dive inside myself deep and ask myself, where did it come from? It's trying to control people. And I had to find out, okay, I got the basis to it. So what's the deep line effect from it? And it comes from my blessing and my curse. I have a, I'm gonna call it a blessing and a curse, right? I have this thing that I've done since I've been a child. I probably think more than the average human being thinks. And my mom says, like, man, you got to rest your brain. She says it to me a lot. A person might have an answer, and I might say, but what if there's more answers to that question? And my brain goes to processing. And because of thinking so much, I was always one of the people on the planet that had to learn the hard way or take every route, right? So there's 10 routes, and somebody says, hey, Trey, I'm telling you this is the route. And I said, yeah, I got to try all 10, though, because I need to make sure, it's the processing of the thinking. And in my experience, I've taken so many roads and came back with the bruises, the bandages, oh God, the whole shebang. I mean, and but I didn't stay there, and I'll come out of it and I'll find the correct path to go. So I bump into you, and I know some of my friends probably like, yeah, we've been trying to tell you this. I bump into people, and I tend to see which way they're getting ready to go. The road that gave me the biggest knot on my head. And I try with everything in my essence to stop that person from going down that road, only because of my experience. Down that road, on my experience, it was pit bulls and guys with big clubs, and they'll bunk in your head, And after getting beat up and bit up by the rocks, I'm trying to tell everybody don't go. And I finally realized something that my granddad told my mother and told me as well. He said, you can't walk the journey for people. You cannot walk the journey for people. Meaning, basically, each of us as humans came on this planet to walk our own paths. You came here alone, great chance you're going to die alone, and they're going to put you in the casket alone. This experience is for you personally. And that's something that I'm going to have to work on. It's not that I want the people to go through the bad experience, and that's probably the reason I've been doing it for 35 years, like jumping in people's reality, trying to stop them. But it's not my job to do that. And it's hard. I actually just got in a thing with my wife, and I was frustrated because I wanted to control if she was gonna go shopping with me or not, right? And I gave her all of these different excuses of how, oh, if your sister calls, you go then, but if you don't, and then, hey, I'm putting my own stuff out there. I don't care, as long as it can help somebody. And I had to realize that my experiences that I went through, the bad ones, they're actually what made me be who I am now, right? So I said to myself, hey, if you allow people to live their experiences, maybe they can get to their destination that they're supposed to be getting to, instead of you trying to go and control their destination. I know I rambled about this because I just came to this conclusion maybe 30 minutes ago. And it's something that I'm about to work on. I'm saying this to say this to everybody. I'm probably going to be working on this one for the next couple years. I don't know. If I've been doing it for 35, it might take me 35 to beat it. But I'm going to start the process today. If you are any of the people that I've perhaps offended because I'm trying to the best of my ability to give you my experience, know that I was doing it from kindness, but it was still wrong. Everybody came on this planet to live your own experience, to live your own journey. And the best way, and I'm learning this now, the best way for me to be able to show people what's the right and wrong way is to live as that example, and perhaps they'll follow the path that you're going down, if that's the path that serves them. And maybe if I just take that note that I'm saying here and use that in my experience, then maybe I'll quit offending people. Maybe I could spend more time focusing on a bunch of these deep-rooted issues I have in myself. Anyway, you guys, I'm just coming to share that with everyone. Dive deep inside of yourself. This is the time. Look inside of you personally and say, what can I do to make this reality a better place? Because your perception is your reality. What you put in the soil, you will reap. Peace.